today's video, we have a cautionary tale about how you store your log flume boat. An interesting article popped up in the BBC News over the weekend that I thought I would bring to your attention. Alton Towers log flume boat washes up on Sheffield Riverbank. Who remembers the Flume? Now, for those who don't remember, Alton Towers log flume, also known as the Flume, closed several years ago to make way for the wooden roller coaster Wicker Man. A log flume boat that spent most of its life at Alton Towers theme park has been found washed up on the banks of a Sheffield river. A walker joked it must have travelled some distance in a post online showing the boat next to the river sheaf. Owner Mick Foster said that he had bought the boat after a few drinks and it had been placed in his Sheffield garden about half a mile or 800 metres upstream. He is hoping to enlist the help of arm wrestlers to bring the boat home. I need me some arm wrestlers, boys. In the initial Facebook post, people speculated how the boat ended up in Sheffield, 37 miles away from the Staffordshire theme park. Man, that must be one hell of a log flume ride. Mr. Foster quickly laid claim to the boat, telling people it had floated out of his garden in Sheffield after heavy rain led to flooding back in October. And there it is, look. And here is Mick Foster standing in the spot where his boat used to be. Let me interject for just a moment here, because if I owned a flotation device, i.e. a log flume boat, the place I would be storing it would not be right next to the river that is prone to overflowing and flooding. Just a little bit of helpful advice for anyone who intends to make such a purchase. A friend said I should tie it up, but I told her it was really heavy. 20 minutes later, it's gone, he told the BBC. Mick, that's one smart friend you had there. He bought the fiberglass vessel after the Alton Towers Flume closed in 2016. The ride cars were auctioned off to collectors and enthusiasts, Mr. Foster buying one from a reseller months later for £350. I thought, I'll have one of those, an absolute bargain. The boat lived happily on a patio in his garden next to the river before it made a break for freedom. You can take my life, but you will never take my freedom! Someone messaged me to say they had seen it down the back of the railway tracks. I put a photo on and responded for crazy. Who has a log flume boat in their back garden? He said. I mean, look, there it is. There's the log flume boat about to be dragged into the river. And his friend said that maybe he should tie it up. At this point, maybe it is time to tie your log flume boat up. Just at this point, maybe. Mr. Foster's headache lies in how he can bring it back to his house, and he has floated the idea of pushing it downstream to a nearby park where access to the river is easier. Luckily, I've got a good friend who's an ex-powerlifter, he said. His lads at the arm wrestling club in Chesterfield, they're going to get together and give me a hand. We just need the weather to get better, he said. I'll certainly tie it up this time. Well, Mick, I do hope you tie up your log flume boat in future. And judging by the pictures, it looks like its little trip downstream has damaged it quite a bit. So hopefully there's some restoration work can be done, because things like this, like the flume boats, are theme park history, and for theme park nuts like us, owning such a thing would be pretty damn awesome. So Mick, and anyone else who seems to have a log flume boat sitting in their garden right next to a river that could be prone to overflowing and flooding, please tie up your boats in future. Well, if you've enjoyed this, and don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you can become a channel member right here to help us in creating better, bigger content from just 99p a month. And every fortnight on a Saturday we do a members only stream where I sing you some songs. It's all embarrassing. We have a good laugh. So please consider it. Thank you for watching this one. Tie up your log flume boats, folks. Bye for now.